right from the moment we begin to know of our existence or know about the world around us and everything in it, we have already been given so many training or so many informations about so many things around us, and these informations all varies from society to society, or from a religious group to religious group, or from whatever we might think, from education backgrounds to education backgrounds. And these informations have been with us for so long. It has been with us for so long, and we have held on to them, and we have take them to be part of us. So taking them to be part of us and holding to them for so long has now gotten to a point whereby we believe so much in them. So it is now like a belief system that is around us that we have held on to so much. So as a human being, we have been given this kind of a system whereby we know for sure that every human being, one way or the other, will fall sick and go to hospital or go for treatment or to the clinic. So if you are alive and you are okay and living well, and there is no sickness in your system, even for sure, you as the individual, you begin to question yourself that, are you okay? Is everything around you okay? Or is everything in your system good? Because you have been given that kind of system for so long. So we have been given these systems for so long, and even in the religious homes, there are a lot of systems that we have been given that we have held on to. We are not allowed to question them, so we are not allowed to be able to get more understanding to them. All we know is that this is the information and that is the information, and nothing can be able to change these informations. So in an African home, we have held on to these informations for long, and as I said, it has become a belief system that we hold on to, that without these systems, we are feeling that life is not going on, or life is not really happening to us. So one way or the other, we follow these things to our end or till we die. But becoming aware of yourself, or becoming conscious and following the path of knowing thyself, gives you the open space to begin to realize that these systems were put in place for long, and people actually were the one that put this system in place. So for you to be able to get more answers, you have to explore and ask yourself more questions, or ask these people more questions about these systems, that what actually is this system for, and why is this system put in place, and why do I need to go ahead and take this system to be part of my belief system before I can be able to live life. Because recently I got to a point where I was getting so much of sickness regularly, because on a normal I don't get sick that much, but regularly I begin to get sick more, and I have to fight my way out of this system, because I got to realize that I was the one that actually have put this system into me, and have taken it to be part of me, that if I'm not getting sick, then which means actually there's something wrong with me. Or we have this system of that this is the nutritious food, this is a bad food, this is a good food. We have that kind of system put in place. Or we have this system in place of the religious group that we say if you are a believer, this is what you need to do before you go to heaven. If without this, you are going to hell. And then it goes on and on in our systems, or in our homes, in our society, everywhere. There is actually something that we have held on to, or we have been given for long, and we can't be able to question them, because when we question them, it's like a taboo or it's a myth. So we have to let it be. But it becomes these belief systems, what they actually do to us is that they limit us to life, because they limit us to the point that we only know of it. Therefore, going beyond it, there is nothing else again that we have heard or we have seen. So when we are introduced to something which is beyond that, we see it to be a lie, one, or we see it to be something which is not reasonable. So they limit us, they put us in a corner whereby we actually have to, be in that safe place forever. So we are given a system whereby they tell us that when we go to school, that is the only time we can become graduates in society. That is the only time we can become useful in society. So you being a school dropout or not able to pursue more education means you are absolutely nothing, or you are literally zero. So you become worthless in society. And we have held on to this system for so long. So a lot of people have been going around in this kind of system, up and down, and a whole lot of things. And we have not actually been able to see beyond this system. So we have believed in it so much that whenever we are going through our education system and it is not going on well, we don't actually want to take another turn of life or really like to see another thing else of life. We actually just see that kind of system that we have been given for long and hold on to it forever and ever. And so these belief systems, they go a long way to limit us, and we can be able to expand to know ourselves very well. But each and every individual need to go beyond these systems and be able to express themselves as big as they can, and be able to get answers for themselves, but not for the fact that these systems are the ones that are holding them on, are the ones that are responsible for their growth or for their well-being or for their worthfulness. So you are in a tight corner because now you are a school dropout, and the only system that you know is that if you are able to go graduate from the university, that is the only time you can get the best job, you can get the 5 to 9 job, you can get the big governmental and private job. So what am I doing as I'm in a position of not going to school any longer, or a dropout? So you have to doubt yourself so many times. So you have become limited, and you can't go beyond that space again. And it goes on, and it has destroyed a lot of individuals. It has kept them in so much corner that they've destroyed themselves with their own hand and their own mind. So what I just want to talk about this belief system is that we can actually let them go when we become conscious, because in consciousness we are given this space to be able to open up our mind and experience so many things for ourselves and get the answers for ourselves, and know very well that this is the one which is very helpful to me, or this is the one that can be able to give me the space to create better reality for myself, but not to be in a system whereby you have to go according to it. If you don't go according to it, then it doesn't, which means life will not go on, or which means you are not doing the right thing, or you are not doing what is good, or you are not doing what is actually a norm in the society. So the belief systems actually squeeze us, and they've squeezed us for so long. So you can be able to get out of this belief system if you are actually conscious. In consciousness, you begin to question so many things. You begin to try to find answers for the things that you've held on for so long, and you begin to realize that nothing actually is really a kind of thing that you have to hold on to, that can be a belief system for you to limit you or to put you in one corner. But you have to express yourself. You have to be able to know things for yourself, understand things for yourself. Then you can get the experience and be able to move along with it, with life. So our belief systems have been there for long, and it has cornered us for long. So we need to push our way out of these belief systems, because they limit us. They put us in a tough corner whereby we don't actually really see beyond what we are seeing, but we only know of what we are seeing, and we only see what we have been given for long. So these belief systems are not something we should hold on to. Definitely, because if we want to grow, if we want to expand, if we want to be able to touch our purpose, which means we have to go beyond them, because touching the purpose does not limit you. It makes you expand. It makes you begin to understand more for yourself. And in the purpose there, or when you are actually connected to your soul, or you are connected to source, there is no one answer to everything. There is always you expressing yourself and getting answers and experiences for yourself, not for anybody else. So I might tell you today, this is the way, or this is this, but you need to, express it for yourself. You need to feel it. You need to understand it. You need to get this experience for yourself. That is the only time you can testify if what I'm saying it is actually true or not. But in the belief system, we are not given this right. We are not given this opportunity. We are not given this space to test these things. But it is like a myth, or it is like a taboo. So we don't go beyond it. So our belief systems actually limit us. So if you are on a belief system, or you have held on to a system that is, you can actually realize that it is not helping you, or it has not been favorable to you. And there's so many belief systems from different cultures, so from these different countries and homes. You can actually state in the comments, and we can see what actually it means, and how we can be able to go past through it. Thank you very much.